Well, this is classic. That gentleman right there was sitting here. I got a truck. He said, that's the nicest truck here in the whole lot." I'm like, oh yeah. He's a big GM Duramax guy, and so believe it or not, everybody, after me gabbing away, he's a subscriber. He just joined my channel. I told him who I am, but he loves the Duramax product, and he's just sharing all my stories and everything else. So there he is. So yeah, that's pretty cool. He started a conversation, I didn't, but then of course I can't shut the hell up. All right, so I just told the guy that those things, I don't know, they just said, I know for a fact I've done how-to videos on the Lightning with the Ford OEM accessory, but I haven't done that on the I don't think I've done that on the WeatherTech. And so just for that reason, I don't know. So here I am, right? I can already tell Ice Age TV. You'll say EVH. So there it is, parked up there. So he said he might be able to get it today, maybe then probably tomorrow. Whatever works for you, man. It's not a big deal. So nice guy, but a nice. The service guy's a really cool guy. That does make things better. And once again, I was going to Coons, Sterling, Ford for so many years, but man, it's such a drag to drive down there. So no more. That's a really cool truck there. See there, that is so neat. That truck right there. I guarantee you, so many people are like, I'll take that truck all day long, and especially anymore. That's the thing anymore. I really think it through anymore. The truck years ago was truly bought for like the weekend projects, or the weekend tow the boat to the lake, or whatever it may be. And it truly is incredible how today's truck has so much stuff on it, and they've gotten so expensive, where I'm sure a lot of people are like, I would just like to have a nice truck that I know starts up. I can go down to the hardware store, go to the garbage, place, run, whatever, go to the whatever, just really, and that's good. I'm good. I don't want to spend $80,000-$100,000. Since she's getting older, no doubt about that. Another development that just, it doesn't stop, man. It just doesn't stop. All right, now I go over to Costco. The dogs are out of dog food, and I got to get some other stuff, and I'll forget something. I'm sure of that. Now we are heading to Costco, and it's a Monday. I bet you it's busy. Good old Bob in Melbourne's like, don't forget the biscuits and treats. I didn't forget it, but I did. But Mondays are usually hit or miss. The refund days are usually for me Tuesdays or Wednesdays. But yeah, I should have grabbed that stuff, no doubt. But yeah, I forgot. But I didn't forget. Good old Gail's reaching out. I told her, thank you very much for the donation and the time we spent. Like, maybe I can take you and the wife out. I'm like, yeah, good luck on that one. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, I'm up for it. Ain't me. It ain't me. It is me, but it ain't me, everybody. Trust me. All right. So, what type of prices are we seeing? The barrel of oil is borderline getting ready to be the $50 barrel oil range. But the Saudis now are going to play the game to cut back production because they know that this gas... I don't know why Trump keeps on saying there's $1.98 gas out there. And people are saying, oh, he's talking wholesale prices. No, Donald Trump, with Elon Musk the other day, was talking about how the gas prices at the pump is $1.98. Where is that? Now, this big monster truck, this is always very challenging to park because it's so damn big. And, yeah, it's a challenge. Yeah, a little light today. Wonder if that other greenhouse sold. Remember how they had that other greenhouse in there? So now, that's about it. for me without being too far out. So, yeah, whatever it's going to be inside you. This is the danger. So, what's in there that I shouldn't be buying? You know these stories? Yeah. Yeah, if you watch my channel, every time I come here, I walk out with stuff I shouldn't have bought. All right, here we go. To the Costco. Hey, there's a Bronco with the 70s theme. How do you like that? Either you're going to like that or you're not going to like that. I don't really think it looks great. It's okay, but would I pick it? No. Would I buy it? No. All right, once again, like I say, going this place here, it turns into you shouldn't be buying anything. Oh, all the nursery stuff's gone, everybody. Isn't that something? And it begins. You know what's incredible? My trimmer is broken. So I guess it's meant to be. All right. Yeah, my trimmer, the charging thing is broken. So there you go. There's already $45 that I wasn't planning on spending, but such is life. There's a rifle bag. That's pretty cool. Look at that. I have to check that out, actually. All right. As usual, you get all caught up in the. All right. Found some corn muffins. These are really good. Got some inexpensive meat. That was the cheapest one. Got some blueberry or lemon raspberry. Those are really good. So I think I'll make some hamburgers and hot dogs for the wife tonight. And then any stuff here, I think I'll pass on that. Well, there we go. That's a pretty good deal. $3.39 for the sesame, for the hot or hamburgers. Then, in some ways, do you buy those or do you buy these? I think that this is the better deal. You know, every the 50-cent dollar difference does add up, everybody. You know that. All right. I think I need some yogurt. Remember, my goal is to eat less, drink more. The greenhouse is still here. Wow. And I still have 2 sets left. Wow. Oh, well, I forgot to get something, but it is what it is. But how much was it today? I don't even know, to be honest with you. Sure, it's $200. $196. Yep. It's not easy, is it, everybody? There's a person trying to get out. So let's load up the good old bison. With the door open. And then do we have any room back here? I think we do. All right. I think I'm going to go to Target. Target sometimes has some pretty good lunch meat. I think I'm going to do that, because I forgot to do that here. But man, this place is a zoo, actually, even though the parking lot isn't that per se busy. But oh my gosh, every aisle I went down to was a traffic jam. Oh, I'll be the first to speak, but does anybody work anymore? We live in such an age in society that so many people took the right gigs in life, and you know, they put their 25 years in, maybe 30, and you know, they're 55, 60 years old, and they're retired. Just pulled in with a big ass Suburban, and this is very challenging for me to get out of here. This truck is so big. It's only downside of this truck is when you go places in it, they get about stuck in it. So, but yeah, this place is a zoo, man. Oh my gosh. You know, do you ever think Costco would ever go bankrupt? There's no way. I mean, you just think to yourself, you know, some of these big ass operations, you just can't see it. I mean, people will always go to these stores to save money, and they'll spend a ton of money to save money. Now, at Target, it's the same challenge. But I tell you, man, You go 10 years ago, well, you really go, really, for me, 15 years ago, plus when I was just here like all the time because I was buying food for the family. You know, I was literally making meals on a regular basis. And with those meals, you go through a lot of food, man. When you're feeding the wife, the kid, the father, the mother, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, what happens is you go to the grocery store like all the time. And so I did that. I mean, you have no idea how many years I went on my way to make Julia good meals and the wife good meals just so we'd all have healthy food. You can see how much of a pain in the ass this is, this big ass truck. And that's why I was going to take the Ram. The Ram is easier to park than this because this is a bigger truck. But anyways, it is what it is. The whole point is I used to live here. I used to come here all the time. Then Julia, when she got older, she always wanted the latest, greatest Barbie doll or little toy. I mean, we used to come here like a lot. And she would like, walk down the aisle and pick out her favorite little doll or whatever. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, it's incredible how all those days are gone. Yeah, I'm getting my coffee. And I'm trying to stay. I haven't eaten anything today. I'm still trying to stay on this page, just like eating once a day instead of all day, which so many people do, as you know. I mean, it's so bad, especially when you're retired and you're not doing a lot. You start sitting around and start stuffing your face. That is easy. So it's a big ass truck right there. It is. This Target. And that isn't somebody like. Are people like right now like striking Target or something? There's something going on right now where people are saying I'm not going to go to Target because they've offended me. Well, then why do you buy any Chinese stuff? Because they're laughing your ass off about you. So why don't you not buy anything? I mean, all reality, if everybody said I'm going to ban every Chinese-made product, good luck. What are you going to buy? Now, night and day. Night and day to the aisles. But it's a no-brainer. We all know why. Right or wrong. So see, I just spent like what, $3 for a whole bunch of rolls. I mean, so there's where it all starts changing. And that's why people are like, why would I come here when I can buy other stuff for much lesser price? I like the brioche for my sandwiches, so I'm going to get those. Now what's going on here is just this thing here is all, it's never ending. It's all right, so there you go on that. And this is where you start buying this stuff, and even though I love the Tasty Cakes, nope, don't do it. So the bread and butter pickles here are $2.49 versus the Mount Olive ones $3.19. Which is better, right? I love the bread and butter. So I think we get this, but I really don't want that big a bottle though. So see here, this is really makes more sense. I gotta have it in a smaller portion. Huh. I don't see it, everybody. Well, you know, in so many ways you're forced to buy the bigger container because of the price. Now, what they usually do here at Target is they package their own salami and turkey and ham and roast beef, and it's actually very good. Not that I think it's the best price, but this here, our salami is really good. So it's good lunch meat, and then the smoked turkey breast is really good. That's really good. But like I say, you're not really saving money. It's more about you're now just have a really, it's just a good tasting delicacy, what you say. I think that's about it there. That $8.29 for bologna. So that kind of wrapped out. But now I make some chili this week. So another thing I was thinking is I would get some nice chips to go with the chili. Then you go into the Sticker Shock. That Sam's Club market place food is really, those chips are really good. I can honestly tell you that those are really actually very good. But I want chips for the see, I love these things here, but look, this is just $5. Look at that. Yikes. So now, what chips do we get? Now, time to get some chippies. I thought I was talking to you. I think my phone cut off, so who knows it. This is where the Sam's starts to play out. When you're spending $5 for a bag, and it's not even that big. All right, there's our $43, and money spent to help others out. Chips are expensive. I mean, hell, man. Basically, there's like $40 just in chips. Isn't that incredible? How do we make this work? It ain't gonna be simple, that's for damn sure. But I'll make it work. You need a big truck. It's not that easy, everybody. All right, it's warming up. I mean, really, the short sleeve shirt is about appropriate now. As we get in the truck with the big steps, thank God for this. This is easier to get in than my Chevy Colorado. Isn't that something? The only thing in Florida is I don't think my dad would be able to get in this vehicle. I think if the only vehicle my dad could probably get into is that Grand Wagoneer. So how do we make that work? But then, I don't know. That one. Alright, time to get headed back to see the pooches and unload all the groceries. And other projects. And yet another thing. It's getting crowded. The people have risen and they want to get out and get out and about. And this is a very tricky parking lot. Coming out of this way, certain ways people want to turn right here and they can't. See this person here, so they'll give me that go. So I can give me go. Thank you. To get out of here. All right. There you go. Now, interesting here is how I'm 13 minutes away. If it was like 2:30 or 3 o'clock, that would probably say 20 minutes away because of all the traffic starts building up this road after 2 o'clock. Is anybody home? I don't know. As we get back to the compound, it's the compound. Is it the compound? All right, we're back at the compound. Oh, I gotta get motivated to spray all these beds again, man. Oh my gosh. Such a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. But I'm using the total vegetation killers this time. Like, are we gonna grow anything in there? Not anytime soon. All right, I gotta take groceries in the house, to the camper, to the barn, everywhere. Oh my goodness. You just need to think you have enough projects. I gotta do my laundry. Yeah, the field is really tall. The field definitely needs cutting for sure. But I get my laundry going. Gotta get this truck unloaded. Still isn't unloaded. I just unloaded half the stuff to the house. Other half goes to the barn and the camper. And yeah, even though I'm eating less, am I? Yeah. Are you? Yeah, right, exactly. As you munch out in the evening time, which is very easy to do that. But yeah, nothing can be eaten less for sure. So over to the shop, and then I got Brian coming back in, so I can't really leave this here in a location where he can't get in and get out. So I gotta be mindful of that as well. Well, I kind of pulled in a little bit more. That'll work. There's fine. Then the question is to the Ford. Hopefully, what happens is the Ford truck gets done by the time Brian gets back, and then what I'll do is I'll ride with him when he heads back home. I'll get my Ford Lightning truck back. Yeah. Just made another payment on it to keep it yet another day. Yeah. There's all the dogs, and they want to get out, everybody. There they are right there. And I locked this barn down because no way. It would be a disaster if I didn't lock this barn down. If those dogs got out, it'd be more about Gypsy. It'd be Gypsy that would be the one that would be a major problem. So here we go to the clean area. How does this look over here? This a lot nicer. I think it does. So I always turn the TV on to kind of distract them on their barking and all that other stuff. Can I get this one-handed? And I try to get rid of most of the bird poop, but that stuff stains. Hey, buds. How are you? Let me get the door locked. Hello, you. Hello, you. Hello, you. What'd you destroy now, right? Hard to say, everybody. Hi. Down. Down, baby. All right, let's go unlock it. Recharge it. And get her going, huh? And there's the Gypsy girl. Whoop, down. Yeah, the shop. What I'm doing here at the shop is I am Cloroxing wherever the dogs poop and pee. I go back over and I spray Clorox down, and then I wipe it up just so that the pee and the poo doesn't start staining the hell out of shop as fast and as easy. But there's some remnants right there. Nothing major. Hey, babe, how you doing? All right, I'm gonna get other stuff in here. Time to extend the awning. It's hot out, man. And boy, I tell you, I already know you should be sliding these push outs on a regular basis. I haven't done that in ages. I'm scared to. I mean, sincerely. I mean, does it even move? Do that? Yikes. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll break something, but all right. Well, now the challenge is, where's the dogs, right? You know, people are calling me, and now the challenge is, where's Gypsy? And they were chasing butterflies. So one thing's for sure, I'm gonna have to probably get a spare tire for my trailer, because risky running up and down the road with the trailer with no spare tire. My spare tire, as you probably know, is over there. It's damaged. Need a new one, because right now, tomorrow, I'll definitely get a better idea if I'm hauling 3 or 4 motorcycles to Chesapeake Harley, which that sucks because that's a 2-hour drive. You know, it's unfortunate that I guess I could call around at other dealers and see who'd give me the best deal. So now, see, here's these guys, which that's not the problem. It's more about the Gypsy. There she is. It's more about the Gypsy being a girl, that if you just aren't really aware of where she is. Mailman did come. Mailman is really late today. So, all right, over to the house to get the laundry going.